Alright, hello. Let's get straight into it. I still need to finish this event. I didn't even advance after last week. So basically, we only have this done. Let's go for this quest, by the way. And yes, Ito's quest is available, but I'll probably leave that for another time. Maybe I'll make a video on YouTube about it. I don't know yet. Let's go. Let's go for the event first, and then if we got time, let's go and also do Gorou's Hangout. Okay. Hello, Ryuji. Long time no see. You're here. Found any leads? Yes, thanks to Sango. I'm still a little bit salty that they don't have any voice acting for this event, but okay. Not much you can do about it. We have largely confirmed a few locations with the aid of her deductions. Ryuji marks them up. At the moment, it appears that one of the camps is guarded by our hat dog. This location requires greater care. Those very Paimonian nickname. Hey now, Paimon wouldn't come up with such lame nicknames. If it were up to Paimon, this dog would be called Blade Pup. I played similar devices around the location. Hopefully, they'll have the same effect as before. Hey, don't ignore Paimon. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Any other questions? Can we count on this intel? Most certainly. I did scout the areas out myself. Why aren't you coming with us this time, Yoshi? I don't know why I'm making a voice for Paimon. I didn't do it before. And it's a little bit annoying too, but I would have, if not for a certain other task that I must perform for Sango. How very convenient. Broadly, she has some ideas as to the source of our hat dog and has asked that I investigate the matter. It's Blade Pup! Hat dog. Hat Blade Pup. That combination doesn't work. That's the point, that it doesn't work. Anyway. What sort of nickname is that anyway? Oh, that's Paimon saying it. Perhaps we should just return to calling it Black Shadow. Whatever the case, I leave the animals to you. Got it? I'll rescue 3 little animals from the place of interest and then 2 animals from the place of interest and of thieves. Got it. Let's go. Sure, it's gonna be easy. By the way, do we need Amber for this one? I think we do. I have learned my lesson and I will not be using Yoimiya because her homing arrows are gonna cause me some trouble. Welcome back, Amber.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
All right. Oh, that's one from yesterday. And oh, okay. What's that sound? Are they just appearing and disappearing? There are way too many dogs right now. Okay. There are way too many this time around. Wait, am I supposed to... Yeah. Wait, I forgot to... Technical difficulties, just a second. I forgot to equip this one. Okay, where's the animal? Ah, we'll try again. Honestly, I don't like stealth in this game. I really don't. But okay. Look at that. The dog just boomeranged itself into the... Okay. We're with that. Perfect. So let's go and try and get the other one.
I'll race you there.
Please forgive my dogs. For some reason, they decided that they want to bark at the neighbor's cat right now.
That's more like it.
Let me go check on them. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get back to
There's
this.
something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Okay. One more. Where is it? Wasn't it supposed to be... Am I blind? I'm sorry, what black shadow? Okay, I see that black shadow. Nope. There we go. They did detect me, but they didn't do anything about it, so... Pog. Let's see. Let's get our primogems. And 2 animals from Den of Thieves. Okay. Is it going to be the same over and over again? I hope not. I want to see some, I don't know, story. End up petting the dogs. That would be nice. Perform the rescue. Got it. At least the dogs seem to be protecting them.
Light it up! Adventure time!
Not like this, guys.
Off we go! Didn't see that coming. Let's light it up!
More!
Let it rain!
Yeah, riptide.
Born to oblivion!
Very high. Very.
Huh? Huh?
How's this?
No escape! Everybody stand back!
You can run. There's more. The very good though. Like.
I think we're done. Good. Be free. And there's another one there. That should be the little animals now. Oh, she speaks way too fast. How am I going to keep up with that? Okay, let's go and reclaim our Fremo gems. Thank you very much. Complete our previous objective. So, go to quest. We have to go talk to Ryuji. Okay, got it. Where is this guy? Oh, okay, same place. Hey again, dude. No, I didn't want to talk to this. There we go. Okay, you recount the events to Ryuji. Thank you very much. There still aren't all of them. That many animals went missing, huh? Unfortunately so, yes. Comparing these to the commissions we received, we should have found around half the missing animals. Unfortunately, we're out of leads again. Fortunately, live animals are far easier to investigate than inanimate objects in any case. We did receive just such a request from an important family recently. Our trail ran cold, and if not for Sango's deductions, we would have lost it altogether. Any details? Yep. This sounds super interesting. Come on, let's hear some more. I didn't know that you were so interested in our work. In truth, we had already locked onto our suspect. The trouble was that we could not find any incriminating evidence at his place, nor could we find any other clues. Later, I heard, entirely by chance, that our suspect had sold some Naku weed the day before. I went to the buyer to inspect the product and discovered it was indeed still fresh. After hearing this, Sango bade me to go to the foothills of Mount Yogo to investigate. Hey, why Mount Yogo? Our suspect lives on Narukami Island. Although Naku weed can be found all over Inazuma, most people need a boat to get to the other islands, and we found no boat. Additionally, the Tenryou Commission is very touchy about the use of boats due to the Sakukuru decree. If our suspect was planning to commit a crime, they would not have done it such that they would be exposed to the Commission. I don't know why this whole dialogue seems so artificial to me. That thus eliminates the other islands. That was what she said. But there's Naku weed around the Grand Narukami Shrine, isn't there? Why did you only check the foothills of Mount Yogo? Sango considered this too. Naku weed grows around the Grand Narukami Shrine, yes, but the shrine maidens are there, and many worshippers frequent the area. If anything out of the ordinary were to happen there, it would be liable to be found out. Oh, so that's how it is. Paimon can see why Sango's the brains of the party now. As it turned out, we did find a pile of soil in the foothills that showed signs of having been loosened recently. Just a pile of soil, and that... Okay. Our suspect had buried the stolen objects there and had been intending to wait out the heat before emerging and fencing these hoods. But he thought that he might attract suspicion by leaving heavy laden and returning empty-handed, so he collected knackeweed along the way and made to sell them. But it was also the knackeweed that got him caught. Indeed, as such, I believe that there are leads nearby. We just haven't thought to uncover them yet. I believe that our present cooperation is quite ideal. After all, my true specialty is running errands, not stealth or combat. Leaving this part to you, in fact, suits me more than just fine. So much to say, would you like to work at Bantan Sango? No, sorry. Sango might seem a little complicated to speak to, and she says strange things like conscience holds wisdom back. But she's a gentle person at heart. Thanks, but no thanks. Immediately rejecting this guy. Ah, that's a shame. Well, now that I think about it, this is for the best. If Sango had someone like you, I'd be out of a job. Again, you're not the brains of the operation, we know. I will continue my investigations. Again, forget my dogs. There's just no way they will ever calm down. If you have other things you need to work on, please do them first. We will meet again when the time comes at the agency. Thanks once again for your efforts.
Please speak to President Sango. I'm just a helper.
I'm just a helper. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, you're right on cue. I just finished scouting out several suspicious spots. One of those encampments is guarded by the Top Hat? I mean by Black Shadow. If you've got no other questions, as for yesterday's investigations, as for that, I don't know anything at the moment. Didn't Sango get you to investigate? She did, yes, but how should I put it? For example, some overripe lavender melons and muddy handprints on a door don't connect meaningfully in my mind. But for Sango, these are the materials she needs to unlock mysteries as complex as Yosegiya Psycho? I think. Yosegiya Psycho. Some overripe lavender melons and muddy handprints on the door. How are these related, actually? I'm just using an analogy. At her direction, I investigated some locations in Yashiyori Island and Ginger Forest before reporting what I had seen back to her. Again, extremely, artificial for the dialogue section. As for any conclusions she might have drawn from my reports, only she knows what they are. To be honest, only Shikanoin is able to keep up with her train of thought. Someone from the Tenryo Commission. We had the privilege of making his acquaintance on a previous case. He's a rather unique character. You'll know what I mean should you ever meet him. Well then, the animals are in your hands. Paimon's still thinking about those overripe lavender melons. Of course you are, Paimon. You still want that user for those sunsettias in the end. Okay, let's go. Same thing again, apparently. And we have left Narukami Island. Okay, so are we gonna need to climb the whole thing? We are. Why do I even ask? I know what's gonna happen. Okay. It's a black shadow. We gotta make sure it doesn't see us. Yeah. Okay, so there's one animal there. But there's no... Oh, how are we gonna do this? Maybe... We'll have to be quick. No. My aim sucks. Oh no, that's fine, actually. No! What's going on? I don't know why it immediately goes back to the talent instead of the ubiquitin. What's the name of the thing again? Ubiquitinate. Yeah, that's fine. What? I had no idea they could do that. Interesting. Anyway, let's try again. Kinda sucks, but okay. I don't think they care. Do they care? Yep, they do. Okay. As for that one, what shall we do? Oh, there's another one there.
I won't let you down.
No, that's bad. Okay, let's try again. I was too far away. Detected by black shadow. I know being very patient or anything.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Gotta stay away from that one. Let's try again. Come on. Oh, seriously? I'm sorry, it's just I'm not that patient. Okay, let's try another animal. Let's try this one, why not? What? What? I'm sorry, but... You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Let's try again. But I don't see the animal. Where's the animal? Ah, there it is. Okay. Got it. I don't think this is gonna work, but... Oh, it did. Great. Let's go, let's go. No one saw me. Okay, so now we need to get the cat. Not good enough. Ooh. Okay.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Is this not available anymore? That sucks. Okay. Come on. There we go. It was easier than I thought. But I don't know why she's having so much trouble with that. Anyway, let's get this and go and fight the thieves. Now this is the easy part.
Off we go.
There they are. Just treasure hoarders. Oh, it's an... Boy, it's one of these. I really don't like this enemy. It's way too tanky.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Let's light it up. Shine down. Her Majesty's gift.
There we go. Let's do this.
Go out of my sight. Now you shall perish. This body belongs
Come on.
to us.
Come on. She's dead already. More? Oh.
There is no escape. No one escapes my sight.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Horn to oblivion.
Where's the other? Oh. Already full health. Okay.
Adventure time.
Taste my blade. One strike is suffice.
Yeah, but if you fail all those strikes, it's kinda worthless. To be honest. Okay.
Let it rain.
You got me this time.
Cut down. Like this.
Let's save the two animals. And we should probably go back and talk to Ryuji, right? I'd be surprised otherwise. How are we doing on Primogems, by the way? Not good, not good. I used up all my Primogems on Albedo's banner and I lost a 50-50, so... Yeah. What's my pity right now? Let's see. Yeah. So wait, it's not so 24, 26? Probably. Okay, let me see. Give me a second. I am so sorry about that. I got a call from someone that I know, and they just wanted to chat at the most inconvenient time. Surprisingly, they never call me except when it's inconvenient. Okay, let's go talk to Ryuji. I'm gonna expect him to be here again. Would be surprised otherwise. Let's go. There he is. Would you believe that someone is calling me again? It's a different person. Let's see. Will you believe me if I say it that this is the most interruptions that I've ever had on my stream before? I just wish I don't get called again. Anyway, let's go back. Good. Hey Reggie. What's up? Ah, wonderful. They should be all of them now. Really? Wait, why isn't it all of them? Uh-oh, what the? Why does Paimon feel like this is just dragging out? It is true that resolving cases sometimes requires a great deal of patience. Going the wrong way could end with you finding nothing at all. We have found a great deal of these little animals, so we are at least headed in the right direction. We might just have missed a few clues along the way or left a few locations unsearched, thus leading to our current impasse. It will be a temporary one, I believe. Oh, Paimon gets it! You're saying that we'll need a bit of boom shakalaka to finally clear this up. Yes, you could say that we are presently boom shakalacking, but not by much, I would say. We have been making great progress thanks to the two of you. He actually understood you, Paimon. That makes a ton of sense, Ryuji. You flatter me. This is merely experience talking. The further down the truth is buried, the more value there is in uncovering it. It's just a shame that we don't have any additional information at the moment. I suppose I'll simply report our present status to Sango. She should be able to consider some angles that haven't come to mind yet. Sure, Paimon has faith in your good sense after all. Then it's decided. Let's meet at the usual place once more clues emerge. If I am otherwise occupied at the time, you can just look for Sango directly. Do we have to wait for the next day? But it's a prize. Okay, let's do it.
Please speak to President Sango. I'm just a helper.
Ryoshi's not in. Let's go with Sango then. Okay. Hey, Sango. Ah, you're here, as expected. Ryoshi is currently investigating Yashiori Island to follow up on my hunches. Let me mark the locations on your map. If you hurry, there will still be time to catch up with him. Why are we in such a hurry? Wasn't Ryoshi gonna meet us here and head out together with us? Because this investigation is fast approaching its end, of course. Hurry now, we're about to witness the truth coming to light. Oh, now that you say it like that, Paimon's getting all excited now. Come on, let's go. Alright, let's go. Do I have to? Yeah, I think I do. Recognition. Let's go. Here. By the way, about this, go to quest. So there's no sections. Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye to Ember for now. Sorry, not this one. Let's use our reliable Kazuha.
Want me to come along?
That I do. Okay, perfect. Let's go. It's weird, this is deserted. Look around for Ryuji. There are usually Kaigari here. I didn't kill them yet, so they should be around. And that's Ryuji. Okay. There he is! Ryuji, we're here! Oh, it's you too. Sango sent me here to do some preliminary investigations, saying that you would arrive shortly. Indeed you have. Well, she told us you'd be here. How's everything going? Huh? There's nothing here but a bunch of cages for small animals. Where are the people at? They just left. It's the treasure hoarders. Sango told me that they were planning to steal dogs and train them to become treasure hunting hounds. Isn't it just easier to adopt? Honestly. No matter the universe, isn't it just easier than to steal pets that already have owners? Okay, whatever. Just like what? Like the whistle thieves. Exactly. The thing about the weasels is that they are mischievous creatures that are hard to teach. As such, their training was a failure. This time, they were planning to try this again, but with the more loyal dogs. Previously, we also handled quite a few commissions regarding the treasure hoarders. Now that I think about it, Sango was right about that too. Just as people have leave footprints behind, so too do organizations leave unique traces. Although there were other lost and imprisoned animals that came out throughout the process, the signs eventually pointed back to the treasure hoarders all the same. Doesn't really make that much sense, right? Because there were also cats that were being held. Well, no. The ones that were in cages were always dogs. But cats were also being, quote unquote, in my opinion, protected by the dogs with the swords. After consulting the previous methods we used to resolve these cases, I found my investigations leading me here. Still, to not leave a single guard behind, I must say that these perpetrators are just way too careless. That's real complacent of them, right? Still, Paimon's sure that even you're tired after so many days of fighting, aren't you? Since nobody's home... Yeah. Yeah, that's what Paimon was just thinking. How do we know they're not gonna... What's this guy guy doing? Just like that, really? This song isn't leaving. Uh-oh. Is it ill? The guys are back! Hi!
As one with wind and cloud.
Shine down.
Okay. The strange dog. Wait. Wolf! It's Hot Dog, Blade Pup, Black Shadow. Where's Hot Blade Pup? Okay. Blade Pup. No, I like Blade Pup more. I think it's better. Well, whatever the case, he seems to have no desire to attack us. Woof woof! It's basically follow me, right? Oh, so cute! He's turning back to look at us so often. Does he want us to follow? Come on, obviously. Indeed, perhaps the truth really is ahead. Perhaps things are just as Sango predicted. Oh, so cute! You're so cute! You're so cute! You know that, right? You have a sword! You're adorable! You're so cute! Okay. Phew! We finally caught up. There's some kind of letter over here. Let's read it. It is the last clue we have, after all. Right! Let Paimon see! To whomsoever. Something something. Oh, it's all butter and stuff. It's probably to whomsoever should read this letter. Huh, guess so. It goes on. Our clan's profession is a trainer of ninken, and to this end we have provided the ninja with a great many reliable companions. I fear that I am unlikely to return from this latest expedition of mine. I have no regrets, but if I were to still have worries, it would be for Kagoromaru. Wait! This dog! Did we not meet this dog previously? I feel like we have. Right? I feel like we have. He was too weak when he was young, and so he was left out when the ninja came to make contracts with their ninken. That mattered later to me. As a trainer, I refused to give up on a single dog. Day after day of training passed, and with each day, Kagoromaru grew stronger. Unfortunately, he has no wish to make a contract with any ninja. War has not broken out yet, but the police station's missives have become more urgent. I no longer have time to spend with him. It is time to go. I can only leave this letter behind. If anyone should find it in the days to come, please help me take care of Kagoromaru. He has a scar on his face that we got when he was young, and he holds himself in a manner evidently different from other dogs. Yeah, like standing up, you mean? So the Kagoromaru the letter speaks of is this fellow who brought us here, I guess. He really is unique. Hang on, there's more stuff here. I understand that this is a presumptuous request, but I do not have any other choice. Also, should he wish to make a contract in the future and can bring the one he wishes to follow to his place, then the method to make a contract is as follows. Wait, seriously? The writer cancelled the most important bit out. Probably thought it was impossible. That is true. There was no evidence that would indicate otherwise from the beginning, after all. Woof, woof. Okay. It ran off again, and into a building this time too. Come on, after it. Okay, dilapidated old house. There's nothing inside, but I bet it's going to be like a dungeon, right? Yeah. Challenge, Hangout path. Small house, while ostensibly run down, conceals a whole other realm on the inside. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I wonder what the rest.
Regarding this, there's an event thingy. Cannon path during the Bantan Sango. Oh, we just have to complete it. Okay, let's do it. Oh, maybe I should bring Kokomi. Let's go. Let's try it out. Maybe we should bring Kokomi. Maybe. I don't know. Kokomi is like super strong.
We'll
Just
need a
in case.
strategy.
Yeah, just in case. It's attacking us. Calm it down somehow.
Hold the line.
What? Oh, okay. I was not expecting that.
Light it up. Off we go.
Oh,
Hurt in the morning.
okay.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Inazuma shines eternal.
That's a bomb. I see now. Okay.
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Billowing surge. Let's move out.
Wind strike.
Yeah, everybody stand.
Oh,
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
and we're done. Dr. Ryoji. Where's Ryoji? Well, that's that done. Still, that was strange. Kagero seemed so friendly at first, and then before we knew it, we were in a fight. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. What? Actually, why is Kagero following you around? Because we proved that we were worthy, or something, right? Oh, so cute. Barking sounds happier somehow. How can you tell Paimon didn't get it at all? Unless I miss my guess, Kagero is now my Ningen! Yes. Huh. How eloquent. Well, I'm no expert on Ningen contracts. However, they do say that a ninja must defeat a Ningen to receive its acknowledgement. Ninja desire strong companions, and so too do Ningen. Only through mutual recognition can such contracts be established. It certainly seems to be the case here, too. So goofy standing up. But she's in a ninja, and also, it's about you, Paimon. Don't worry, you're not getting replaced. Promise Paimon something. What's that? You gotta promise first. I promise? Even if you're now contracted to Kagero, never forget that Paimon's your bestest companion ever. I promise. I mean, I'd call you more reliable than a cat or a dog. Uh-huh, we're the best of friends. It's nice to see that two of you will get along and all. But back to the topic at hand, if Kagero really is so strong, then why did the person from before leave a letter asking someone to take care of him? To give him a family, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Paimon knows this one. You see, Ryuji? She's super strong, right? Far beyond the norm, for sure. Right, but see, someday Paimon had to leave her. Paimon would still be really worried. It's got nothing to do with whether she is strong or not. That will never happen. Paimon's just making an analogy and stuff, you know? We won't split up, no way. Oh boy, is this foreshadowing, Paimon? Your reasoning makes a lot of sense, Paimon. In which case, we're left with one final question. Why did this dog steal small animals from the villagers and then protect them? To protect them from the treasure hoarders? Seriously, are you asking this question right now? That was a toughie even for Paimon. It's a real shame that Kagero can't speak either, otherwise we could just get her to ask him. I suggest we look for Sango instead. That's right. Time for the brains of this operation to show her stuff, huh? Agreed. Allow me to return these animals first, and we shall meet up at the ancient inn later. Okay, we're done. But is there any like chests for me? Anything at all? I don't think so. Oh, what a shame. Okay, let's go. Gotta go back to Bantan Sango's agency. And by the way, we're down here. Yep. It was just beating the dog. Okay. Done. 4 more and we can reclaim everything here. It's gonna be a good day when it happens. By the way, what's this? Geobunching skill. Oh, I have to do it again. Okay. Geobunching skill. You know what? Why don't we do it again? One more time. Maybe I can get it. Let's just try to not get hit by anything. And that should be enough. Where's the challenge though? Huh? It's here, right? Yep. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Okay, yeah. So I'll get hit by that.
Let's light it up!
Rest and rebuild.
Let's light it up!
As one with wind and cloud.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Okay.
Teamwork is true. Covenant of the deep.
Oh, careful. Another one. No getting hit today.
Shine down!
Actually, let's do this.
Now you shall perish!
No, 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 no. Okay. Almost. That should be enough, I think. Let's see. Now that we know the attack patterns, it should be easier. Anyway, we're done. Okay, perfect. Now we can go talk to Ryuji and Sango. Let's go. We're back, Sango. Oh, that's Ryuji. Here's what happened. Ah, so that's the case. I think I've got a pretty good idea why Kagero was protecting the little animals. He must have been trying to make the other animals stronger. What? What? That's just bonkers. Must have been weak when he was little, only to become strong over time. It just stands the reason that he wanted to help make other animals stronger through training. Seriously? This is the train of thought we're going for? Okay. Eventually, Kagero found you, someone willing to protect the weak, and has thus acknowledged you as his master. This is also born from his sympathy for the weak. Well, that's why my deductions from the clues we currently have would say, anyway. As for the actual circumstances, I doubt I'm particularly far off, but since Kagero can speak, we won't get a firm answer either. But you are not explaining the fact that this would mean that it's, it's such a coincidence that we have a dog kidnapping animals and training them, and on the other hand, we also have the treasure hoarders kidnapping dogs to train them. It just it just doesn't work for me, but okay, whatever. That really makes sense, as expected, of the brains of the operation. You're agreeing with Sango, aren't you? Thanks for the flattery, but that's not going to net you any discounts if you ever send me a commission. Still, I guess we can consider this a case closed. Many thanks to the two of you, of course. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. How did you find using the ubiquity net? I hated it. I live in fear of it tearing. Noted. I'll send you feedback to my friend. Thanks. No problem. Feel free to come to us if you ever have any problems. You're indeed very skilled, traveler, but there's no need for these pleasantries. Sentimentality is the enemy of truth, after all. Kaguramaru, a good companion who can fight. Hey. By the way, are we done with the event? Seems so, right? Yep. Ubiquity net. Can we use this outside of the event though? Because I wanted to. I wanted to capture some animals I tried the other time, but it just wouldn't work. So, how about we try once more? And by the way, where's Kaguramaru? Oh, I was expecting him to be like Shikigosho. Don't tell me he's a furniture. I hope not. Oh no. I'm only going to be able to see him in the Serenity Pot. That sucks. Hiramaru Black Shadow had Dog Blade Pup. Had Blade Pup. Perfect. Perfect name. Let's see. Can we like get an animal? How about fox? It's not mine apparently. What can I possibly use this for? Don't tell me it's just dogs and cats. I mean, it could be. Let's go to Mondstadt. Actually, there's a challenge. Achievements. Use the Omni Ubiquity net to capture one wild animals? Okay, we're gonna need some help here. Help from this girl.
Need help?
Yep,
I'm here.
great. Because I do need help. Anyway, just to be sure, let me try and steal a cat. Should be one here. Yes. It doesn't work. Good to know, I guess. Let's go see if we can kidnap a pigeon or something like that. There's one there. Perfect. Just don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Just don't be suspicious. And get the pigeon. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Is this not supposed to work like this? Seriously. Omni Ubiquity Net? Well, I don't have the Omni Ubiquity Net. I have the Ubiquity Net, so... So that's an issue there, right? Where's the gadget? Just the Ubiquity Net. How do you get the Omni Ubiquity Net? Maybe they give it to you in a couple of days. You definitely don't get it from here. It just says Primogems. Well, it doesn't say Kaguramaru either, but... What guidelines do you get? The warrior dog. They don't tell you. Co-op? Okay. That must be it. I'm sure they'll give us the Omni Ubiquity Net at some point. Yeah, has to be like that. Okay, I guess we can move on then. We can try the new characters. Actually, we should try Gorou because we are going to do his hangout. So let's go. Try him out. We could also try Ito out. Sure. Why not? Elemental skill that deals AoE geo damage and deploys a field based on the number of geo characters in the party, granting bonuses to all characters within the field. Hold the elemental skill to designate where the field would be deployed. General's Glory. Okay, so Elemental Burst also creates a field. When kills the characters in the field and periodically deals damage to opponents in the field. Additional horse will drop during the trial to facilitate the testing. Is? Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. That's adorable. Okay, let me see. Okay. Pavanius Warble, so energy recharge. Got it. I may have one of this for him. Okay. So the new domain. See 0 and 888 as always. It's always 888. Okay. Let's try it out.
Follow my lead.
Leave it all to me.
It's nothing.
As a dutiful maid would.
Everyone on me! Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
As a good knight should. I'll catch up.
Press the advantage!
Submit.
Okay, nice. So it's just like a utility character, it seems, mostly. It's fine though. Okay, oh wait, pigeons. Pigeons.
Ever seen one of these?
Thank you, Aloy. Anyway, let's claim our thingies. Claimed. Perfect. And should we do this as well? Just to get the 20 Primogems? Let's go try Ito. I have a guaranteed Ito, by the way. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, I didn't even read. What's wrong with me? Yeah, let's try again. Let's try again. This run. Try. Okay. Some of our Ito's normal attacks will grant him stacks of superlative super strength when they hit opposing targets. When he possesses superlative super strength, stacks holding the normal attack button will allow him to perform a different type of attack. Elemental Celius AoE geo damage, hurls out Ushi! A ball, that's so cute. Okay. Auxiliary member of the Arataki gang. Don't surround an opponent, so like Baron Bunny. But also deals AoE damage. Right? Oh, no, the elemental skill deals the AoE damage, but it doesn't seem like it has ticks of damage. After using his elemental burst, it will enter his Radiant Oni King state for a period of time. Attacks are converted to geo damage, and normal attack speed is slightly increased by while attack is increased based on defense. Okay. Got it. So this is the charge attack? And that's it. That's weird. I expected him to start like circling around, but I guess not. Can push him around. So cute. Okay, let's try it out.
Steady-est.
Don't get frostbite.
Time to clean up.
Who wants some of this?
Feels like the Raiden hits a different weapon when
Let's roll.
he's using his burst. Hold on a second. I need to check out. Okay, so a lot of attack, 2000. Sorry, a lot of defense, 2000 defense. Yeah, we get it. You're really cool. Okay, so this is like Eula type of numbers. 71, 172. And if you reach her for the testing for sure. Okay. Artifacts. These are the new artifacts set, by the way. I have farmed this artifact domain, so maybe I have a couple artifacts that will be useful. Red Hornstone Thresher. Increases defense. Once your attack damage is increased by 40% of defense. This is extremely good for him. If you have this weapon refined in rank 5, I bet it's going to be incredible, and it boosts the critical damage as well. Doing the jazz hands, basically. This guy seems super strong.
Oh, you're coming through.
Yep, pretty strong. I like him, and I like the voice. Really do. Okay, let's claim our primogems. Good, perfect.
Keep your eyes wide open.
Oh, right, this is the team that I was rocking. Okay, let's go and well, not this right now, but we can do Gorou's Hangout. Let's go. Canine General Special Operations. Do I have to go to Watatsumi Island? Accidental encounter. Talk to Gorou. Okay. Where is this guy? Not here. Where is he? Really? In Inazuma? Okay. We're going.
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth.
Am I interrupting something private?
A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care. Don't you agree?
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
You say that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise? Although your tail isn't professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. To me, this says you like to take care of it. I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
How do you know? Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Watatsumi Island. How could I do such a thing?
Oh, it's okay. There's no need to be embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic? In fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
Why? Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
Ugh, I'm trapped. How do I get out of this?
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit dumbfounded at the moment. That's not what I was expecting from this hangout at all. Don't bully Gorou. He's not gonna appreciate that, I feel. But you know what? Let's try all the
It's
sentences.
you! Holy goodness. Please save me.
Oh, he doesn't care. Just save me.
And how
Okay.
is my favorite little one doing, hmm? I didn't expect to meet you here. We were just talking about tails. Gorou has a beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it?
What? Look at her. Look barely at Yaemiko still against the curve. You know what? We're going to do everything, so...
Hey! Not you too!
Gorou, now do you understand how appealing your tail is?
Pardon me. Lady Gucci, we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store. All right, I won't tease the two of you any further. Do make the most of your trip here, won't you? Quite a lot has changed. I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something?
Probably?
Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before.
I'm sorry, but... This is, again... It doesn't make any sense. Why would Kokumi send Gorou to buy books? She could have sent anyone. But Gorou is a general of the army. I don't understand why he would be here buying books.
I
But
also
okay.
wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her.
Do you know Yaemiko well?
I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating. I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine.
I'm not sure you could be able to take her in battle. She's like way too confident. I mean, maybe. Why don't I help you overcome this weakness? Just ignore her.
Really? That would be great. To be honest, this is something that's always worried me. If the soldiers ever saw me in this kind of embarrassing situation, they'd be very disappointed. So, I have to overcome it, for their sake. As soon as I've worked through this, let's go take on Yaemiko again.
Okay.
First things first, though. Do you have any ideas on where to begin?
Start with some theoretical study. Connect this personality you find difficult to deal with. Oh, I'm gonna be Yaemiko,
I
okay.
see. So if you pretend to be someone like her, I can keep practicing on you. If I can get the better of you, then I'll be able to hold my own when similar situations come up in the future. Good plan. Let's see. Where should we start?
Have you found yourself in scenarios like this before?
Now that you mention it, I remember having a similar experience back on Watatsumi Island. I was with my subordinates at the time. We ran into a merchant, I got caught up talking to them, and I don't quite know what happened, but I ended up buying a lot of things from them.
Now pretend to be a merchant.
I think we can give it a try. There's an island called Rito nearby. Why don't we go there?
We
I've
have
heard
to?
all the Outlander merchants are based there, so it might help to create the right atmosphere.
Oh my goodness, we are going to roleplay now. Okay, let's go.
So this is Rito.
Yep.
Although it looks slightly gloomy, it feels very peaceful here. I don't see any Tenryou Commission soldiers roaming the streets. What a nice place. Okay, let's get started. I'll be me, and you be a shrewd and savvy businesswoman.
Oh, it's you. You came all this way to see me.
Hi. Hi. So, a lot of the soldiers have been complaining about a shortage of blankets recently. So, 10 blankets, please?
20,000 mora. That's really expensive.
Okay, I'll settle the check right away.
That's extremely expensive, dude. Just like that.
The price seems pretty cheap to me. In which case, no need to haggle, right?
200,000 mora then.
I think that's still not too bad. Is that supposed to be really expensive?
Yes!
I'm sorry. In the past, Her Excellency has always handled procurement of military supplies. I don't know the specific prices of these items, so I never really know how to respond. This won't get us anywhere. I have to haggle to give you the chance to use your wily tricks on me. What do we do now?
Let's switch to something that you're more interested in.
Something I'm more interested in? Maybe, cake?
Same. You're such a mood dude. By the way, I was reading his chart the other day and I discovered that he cannot stand onions. And between you and I want to C6 this character. And he also loves cake. He's the real deal. This is just future Gorou main speaking, basically. 100,000 mora for a slice of cake. Wow.
That's so expensive. I know what a fair price is when it comes to cake.
If you want to bargain, you'll have to do as I say. If you can do one little thing for me. This sounds more like yeah.
Wait a sec. If you think about this from another angle, a cake that costs 100,000 more per slice must be so much better than a regular cake. Let me see. I've been saving up recently. I think I should have enough.
Dude, sometimes you're just being ripped off. Okay? That's the thing. Hold on.
So, there isn't really a kind of cake that costs 100,000 more per slice?
I hope not. I really hope.
What a shame. I feel like role-playing as a vendor is a little outside our area of expertise. What kind of person do we both see regularly enough to impersonate convincingly?
I think I met Fatui with the right kind of personality.
Fatui? And it looks like a trip into the wild is in order. Let's go give it a try.
Okay. Sure. Bianco plane, okay.
I've dealt with Fatui before, but I always end up against those big, stocky guys who are much taller than me. I'm sure I must train just as hard as they do every day, but somehow, I still don't have the muscles to show for it. Maybe I'll start to see the results in a few more years.
Maybe. Or maybe this is just the way you are. I think it's just the way you are all. I can wait to see that. Well, it depends on what he wants, to be honest. Both are decent answers, if you don't take them the wrong way.
Really? That's very kind. But still, I think that I should aim to look more muscular than my subordinates at the very least. I know that people's trust in me has nothing to do with my size, but if I were taller and bulkier, they'd be able to identify me from behind more easily when charging into battle.
Don't they identify
That way,
you?
our forces wouldn't scatter so easily. As long as I was on the field, they'd be able to follow me.
Because of your tail?
Enough of that. Let's get back to it. Who are you going to roleplay as this time?
Are you here to play with me? Oh, the more the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little. Are you here to play with me?
What?
Yeah, that's what
I
they...
smell danger!
Well, it's just me. Looks like we're pretty convincing. No, he's probably smelling danger for sure.
Really?
Oh,
For a moment there, I could have sworn the actual Fatui were right here. No, wait. Behind you!
yeah, that's what.
It wasn't my imagination. They really are here. Prepare to engage!
Okay.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Pull in!
Fire hazard! Over here!
That guy's suffering in the rain.
Into the fire!
Hello, Mr. Martin.
Blink! You're toast!
Where's this woman?
Race you! Nice! Time for your arraignment! Fuse is lit! Look at me.
Charge! Rally!
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Boba, get them!
Riptide.
Fire hazard!
Mm-hmm.
Pull in!
Nice and spicy! Eat this!
Advance! Everyone on me!
And we're done.
It's all fun and games until the real Fatui show up, huh?
Yep, that's what they say.
That little interruption has really ruined the mood for me. Let's not do any more Fatui impressions for today. It seems in poor taste after the trouble they caused in Watatsumi Island anyway. Do we have any other options?
Time for plan Z.
What do you mean?
Catch a chase. Eliminate the person you fear the most.
Isn't this moving a little too fast? Her Excellency advocates slow and steady progress in all things, and cautions against trying to advance too quickly. To clarify, it's not that I'm scared. It's just that I don't know if the time is right.
Be brave and give it a try.
I guess you're right. Thanks for your encouragement. It's not like me to shy away from a challenge like this. Let's do it! Time for a make-or-break training exercise.
The Inazumi City streets? Okay. Let me heal up a little bit before that. Okay. Gorou is so cute. 100%.
And we're back.
Ready?
Don't worry, my head's in the game this time. I
Okay.
am a high-ranking military officer of Watatsumi Island and the General of the Resistance. Whatever tricks you've got up your sleeve, you're not going to get to me. So bring it on!
It sounds like you won't mind if I don't go easy on you. How adorable. Let's start like this.
This feels like...
Let's see that gorgeous tail going. Let me rub your ears.
Yes, it definitely feels like...
Like Yamiko.
No, not even slightly.
No?
It's not that you do a bad impression of her, more like Something is missing.
The Ara
I finally
energy.
realized it when you were talking to me just now. I think that maybe what I'm really afraid of is her knowing smile and her piercing gaze. It just makes me feel like all my secrets have nowhere to hide, like she can just peer in and see them. But it's different with you. I trust you, so I don't feel I need to hide my secrets in the first place. Even when you're imitating the way she speaks, I don't feel afraid. Because we fought side by side in the past, and I know I don't have to have my guard up around you.
You're way too cute.
But it also means that this training won't work. I just have to accept that this is a weakness of mine, as much as it pains me to do so. The thought of having to live with this weakness forever is frustrating.
Let's buy some cake.
Are you serious? I'd love that. I haven't eaten anything sweet in a long time. Off we go. Let's go buy some cake. All right. The next step is to find somewhere nice and quiet.
Okay.
This is so good.
You don't get to eat cake very often?
It's certainly a rarity in the camp. It's seen as a luxury item in the ranks of the resistance. We have special meals on occasion, but even then it usually means meat and wine, not dessert. So, thank you for treating me to some cake. The only downside with Narukami Island's pastries is that they're such exquisite things, you can't just chow down on them. But, as Her Excellency says, a general needs to show patience and restraint.
Wanna try my cake?
Wow, don't mind if I do.
Yeah, he's so cute.
That's so sweet.
Oh! Ansel is being happy. Desserts are the best. That's so cute. Okay, let's try another. I think we have to go here. Oh, guide to light, okay. Let's see, so... Professional imitator. Let's go here. Hello, girl. Nice seeing you again.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Sorry that you had to see that. Since Watatsumi Island, I also wanted to come and see what things are like, and I've never been. I could probably deal.
Okay, let's just ignore her.
You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid your shortcomings. As long as I don't come into contact with Yaemiko, everything should be fine.
This is foreshadowing. We are going to come into contact with her, I feel. Yaemiko's not all bad. Let's steer clear of Yae Polishing House for now, then. She's not all bad.
Really? Well, it's a relief to hear that. In that case, I still have some business to take care of with the Yae Publishing House. They run a monthly magazine called That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them.
What?
I'm not quite sure why they chose me, but it's my job now, and I can't give it up just like that. Yaemiko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to Yae Publishing House.
Okay. I wasn't expecting him to be working for Yae. Okay, let's go. Quiet spot. No. Here, I think. Right? Yep.
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, the sooner we can go do something else. I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yai publishing house later.
You will, let's be
Anyway,
honest.
the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them.
Can stay and keep you company or keep watching Jai publishing house. I'll stay for
Great.
now.
Let's write the replies together. I'm actually interested to hear your perspective. Let me see here. Let's start with this one. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good looking and had a lovely voice. When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter and my heart started beating faster and faster. See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at dealing with. The letter seems to be from a young lady, which is not a demographic where I can offer much expertise. What's your take?
She's falling ill. Yeah, definitely. She's falling in love.
Well, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but if you say so, I think it makes sense. I'll reply like this then. It's likely that the feelings you're experiencing right now won't occur many times in your life. I urge you to summon the courage to seize this opportunity and see where it takes you, no matter where that may be.
More professional than I expected. No, actually, it makes sense.
What? Really? But that's how it is in battle, too.
Yep, exactly.
Opportunities to seize victory are fleeting. When they arise, you have to capitalize on them right away. I imagine it's the same in love. That's my suggestion anyway. Come on, let's read the next letter. My neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. I have tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my questions. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot. Please help me. If this is a dispute between neighbors, it must be settled as soon as possible. It's like when conflict arises between generals in the army. The proper policy is to resolve it without delay. The most important thing in military regulations is fairness. It is only right to pay back a debt. I want to suggest that the writer demands their money back in no uncertain terms. Do you think that makes sense?
Yeah, sure. If they really need the money back.
Okay, so let's reply along those lines. Let me think. How about this? It is good that you want to repay your neighbor's kindness, but be aware that you can find other ways to do this that don't involve lending them money. Right now, the most important thing for you to do is demand your money back. Being kind does not mean allowing your neighbor to walk all over you. Okay, and we are done with that letter. The next one seems longer. Let me see. Hello, I was born on Narukami Island and now I'm a soldier in the Resistance. So, this is from one of my troops?
Someone you know?
Most likely, but I'm not sure who. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yai Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all names in the process. So I can't be sure who exactly this is. Anyway, let's keep reading. I couldn't turn a blind eye to the Vision Hunt decree, and my anger drove me to join the Resistance. My comrades and I have fought side by side, and I have formed deep friendships with them. Since we achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I have remained on Watatsumi Island. But this is not my hometown, and I often find myself dreaming of the cherry blossoms falling on Narukami Island. I now don't know whether to stay here or return home. The Resistance has treated me well, and I've long been disillusioned by the shogunate, but my hometown tugs constantly at my heartstrings. How should I reply to him?
Oh boy, this one is tough. You'll have to answer this one, girl.
Let me think about it. To be blunt, I obviously don't want any soldiers under my command to leave. But if making them stay causes them pain, how are my actions any different from the Vision Hunt decree? I suppose I'll reply... Narukami Island has changed. You should go back and visit. That should do it.
Are you alright?
I'll be okay. Come on, let's finish the rest of the letters. Thanks to you, writing the responses went very smoothly this time. Let's go and deliver them to the Yai Publishing House, shall we?
Okay.
Ah, great. That's all the replies for this round accounted for. Thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Gorou.
Miss he?
Think nothing of it. I agreed to help, so it's only right that I do the best I can. Could I trouble you to come back to Watatsumi Island with me?
Sure.
I want to find that soldier. Not to persuade them to stay, I don't want them to leave without saying goodbye. Kazuha once told me that the bonds between people whose paths have crossed can never be broken, even after they part ways. But maybe I'm scared he might be wrong. People can change quickly, and I worry that the next time I meet my comrade, who fought so bravely alongside me, there will already be some distance between us.
Let's go.
Great. Then let's head off whenever you're ready.
Why would this guy? Okay, let's go to Boro Village.
General Gorou, and Captain of Swordfish too. General, Captain, are you here to inspect the camp?
Not this time. I just thought I'd come by to catch up while everyone has some downtime.
Certainly, General Gorou. Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know. But we haven't been out of the camp lately, so we don't have a whole lot of interesting stories.
Actually, I've had something on my mind and wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other duties. Do you still have much contact with each other?
To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with just training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet up. We have holidays, but we usually use them to go home and spend time with our nearest and dearest. And besides, everyone's vacations come at different times, and our schedules rarely overlap.
Yeah, I'm busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free. Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what then? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we talk about.
So that's really how it goes, huh?
We all go through it. But yeah, it is how it goes.
I know. It's okay. It just seems a pity, that's all.
You know, having said all that, there's something else that I've always felt about this.
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter what we might go through in the meantime, all of us will be straight back here if Watatsumi Island is ever in danger. Even if we've all changed beyond recognition, we can always trust that we've got each other's backs. And that's one thing that's never gonna change.
We're your troops, General Gorou. You trained us, you took us into battle, and led the way as we charged against the enemy. Even if we seldom keep in contact now, we are still brothers in arms. If you say the word, we will all pick up our weapons again at a moment's notice. Long live the resistance!
Yes, that's the way it should be. Long live the resistance!
They don't.
I won't disturb you any further. You guys keep training hard. Regarding everything else, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
You hear approaching footsteps.
Ah, General Gorou, you're here. I believe Hiroaki's been hoping to catch you. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time, but never saw you return. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know so he's not waiting there in vain.
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now. Come with me. Let's head to the camp.
Okay.
Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs. Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again after a long time, but in no time at all, we'd be the best of friends again.
Oh, it's just burst right through him. Okay.
General Gorou, I would like to request permission to leave the Resistance, sir. I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made the decision.
It's all right.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Hunt decree, and so much disappointment in Narukami Island for supporting it. But after the war ended, I wanted to go back and visit, but I still couldn't make up my mind. Thanks to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally able to
Miss
find the
Hina!
courage to talk to you about it.
What?
Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. I am your subordinate, after all.
That's what the Jai publishing guy was about to call Gorou, Miss Hina. Why Miss Hina?
Miss Hina? Who's that?
It's a long story.
Forget it. Never mind her. I approve your application to leave the Resistance.
Just like that.
General Gorou,
Come on. Don't look so down. It's not like we're never going to see each other again. If you ever have the time, you should come back and visit Watatsumi Island. There's no need to limit yourself to a specific place. Just do what you want to do. No matter where we are, we will always be comrades.
Yes, General. I'll take my leave then. Take care of yourself, General Gorou.
Take care. That was okay. Or should I say, it was for the best.
Mm-hmm.
This is how it should be. It should leave you with a smile on your face. Just like this.
The smiling send-off. We smile when we part so that we may smile when we meet again. And he just lives in a tiny boat instead of like a decent... Okay, it's fine though. Anyway. Ending 2 complete. I'm still worried about the Miss Hina thingy. Sounds a bit sketchy. I don't know what Jai is doing. Friend's path. The secret behind the letters. Okay. Let's go again.
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet.
It does.
Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, the sooner we can go do something else. I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yae publishing house later. Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them.
Keep watch at Jai publishing house, maybe?
Ah, you want to scout ahead? Yeah, that works. This way, if Yae Miko's lying in wait for me there, I can avoid her. But stay sharp, okay? She is a force to be reckoned with. You must be sure to tread carefully.
Okay,
if you
okay.
spot her, get yourselves back here right away, and we'll run for our lives.
What?
I mean, we'll make a strategic retreat. Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. Damn, you're scared of her. What's going on here?
All right, everyone, settle down. We are gathered here today, united by a common purpose. Now, who can tell me what they think that might be?
Well, of course it's to tell the whole world about how wonderful Miss Hina is!
An excellent answer! How gentle she is, how understanding she is, how delightfully mischievous she can be, on occasion. We can all testify to the great joy that Miss Hina has brought to our lives. But my friends, there are so many people out there in this world who still need Miss Hina's salvation. We can help by spreading the good news about Miss Hina to every soul in the world.
My friend, do you have a moment to talk about Miss Hina?
What? I'm sorry, do I have a Who?
Friends, I found one! Someone needs our help!
Is this a cult?
Shh, calm your voice down. We don't want to scare her off. Hello, my friend. On this joyous day, we would like to open our hearts to you and tell you about the existence of a perfect being. She is gentle, kind, understanding. She is the brightest star in our sky. Here, have this pamphlet.
So, what do you think?
Yae, what the hell, Yae? What the hell are you doing? Tevat's big sister. Gentle and kind, she answers all your questions. She'll help you be rid of all your troubles. Seriously, Yae? Seriously. Kind of familiar.
Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I forgot to give you all the details. Have you ever come across a magazine called That's Life, published by the Yae Publishing House? It's a monthly magazine featuring, amongst other things, an advice column. We were among the first readers to send in letters seeking advice, and we've received kind and gentle replies to each one. Although the editor chose to conceal her name, gender, and other details, we all see her as an emphatic older sister figure and feel convinced that she must be the same sort of person in real life.
Oh, there's no mistaking it. Just from her letters, I can feel that she respects me, trusts me. She has a natural ability to connect with people. She's so considerate. She can always sense our true emotions from our letters and never fails to deliver the advice and the encouragement we need. Except when it comes to the topic of romantic love. She's clearly not an expert there. But even then, that just makes her all the more endearing to us.
Recently, the column went through a low period where it just wasn't popular at all. In fact, they almost axed it. Fortunately, Yae Publishing House made the decision to publicize her image, and then the column finally started to grow in popularity.
I just hope Gorou doesn't find us.
That's right! Miss Hina is the person in charge of That's Life magazine's advice column. She is the one we all admire and adore so greatly. And so, when we heard that Yae Publishing House would be revealing the official likeness of Miss Hina today, we immediately came here from wherever we were, all over the nation, to gather together.
Oh no.
And to witness this grand moment in history!
I don't want Gorou to react.
Please, gaze upon the radiant beauty of Miss Hina. See how truly lovely she is.
Mysterious flyer. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Seriously.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
I'm a little bit nervous for him. I don't understand. Why did they have to make her Miss Hina? There's no point.
Oh, hey, there you are. Is, you know who at Yae Publishing House?
Voldemort? I haven't seen him. Hopefully he is. But Yamiko isn't on the other hand. Still, I don't think you want to go back there.
Whew, that's good.
What's up?
I just finished writing my replies, so I was about to head to Yae Publishing House and hand them in.
Why are you helping to write for them?
Why? I guess it's because I can help people this way. Also, the editor said to me, this is something that only you are capable of. They made quite a solemn request when they first approached me, so I felt like I couldn't refuse it. But once I'd settled into it, I found myself really enjoying it. Before I knew it, I had written hundreds of replies, and sometimes they'd respond again just to thank me. It made me so happy whenever they'd compliment me. Every time I think about that terrifying woman, I feel like I want nothing to do with Yae Publishing House. But then, whenever I think about how my replies can help so many people, I feel a sense of responsibility. By this point, I'm so used to it that I'd probably find it hard to adjust if I ever gave it up.
I'll just hide it from him.
Well, I don't quite know what's going on, but I'd like to get these letters delivered quickly while you-know-who isn't around. I'm really looking forward to the readers' reactions when they receive my letters. In the army, people are always a little reserved when talking to me, because I'm a general. But those obstacles are removed when you're communicating via letters. Everyone who writes seems to treat me like that one friend who they can share anything and everything with. So I'm not about to let them down. Let's head over.
I can deliver them for you.
But Yae Publishing House isn't far from here, if I remember correctly. Let's just head there together. Besides, this way, if you-know-who does show up, we can look out for each other. Let's go.
Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Strange. It seems unusually lively here today. I don't come here often. Is it like this most of the time?
It's a special case.
Hey, there seems to be some commotion over there. Let's check it out.
Allow me to reiterate, my friends. We in the Miss Hina fan club must abide by the club rules. Firstly, we mustn't try and probe into Miss Hina's true identity. We of all people cannot cause her any trouble. Secondly, fans of Miss Hina are not to make any controversial statements when representing the fan club. We must exercise self-discipline and present a good image in front of other people. Thirdly, while our mission is to promote Miss Hina in every way possible, if someone we're talking to says they're not interested, we are to respect that, and not go forcing it down their throats. And finally, we are here today because Miss Hina has brought us together, but we are also here to change ourselves for the better, for her sake. Can we do that, people? Can we do that?
Yes, we can!
Always make her proud and never bring her down.
Oh, so this is what they call a fan club.
Yeah, pretty intense.
I don't know whose fan club it is, but they are raring to go. Reminds me of the rallying speeches we used to give before going into battle.
Yeah.
Something's up, isn't it? I can tell. You're avoiding my gaze. Did something happen? It's not her, is it?
Excuse me, friend. Something about you looks awfully similar to Miss Hina.
No resemblance whatsoever. Not at all, no.
I see. Well, one way or another, fate has brought you here. Have you ever heard of Miss Hina?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Well, now's as good a time as any for you to find out more. Miss Hina is gentle, kind, and considerate. You can tell her anything that is bothering you, and she will patiently advise you on how to deal with it.
Oh, well, she sounds like a very pleasant person to be around. She must be the polar opposite of Yae Miko, right?
But he's the spitting image of Miss Hina. I wonder if they're blood relatives.
Shh! Have you forgotten? We may not pry into Miss Hina's identity.
At least let's take a photo with them.
Friend, may we take a photo with you? We borrowed a camera specifically to witness the official unveiling of Miss Hina's image today.
Sure, that's fine. Why do they want to take a picture with me?
Quirky practice of the Yae Publishing House.
Alright, sure. That should do it. Right, I should really be heading to the Yae Publishing House to hand in those letters now.
Unless Yae Miko appears. Let's hope not.
Make way, everyone. make way.
Oh, okay.
The Miss Hina billboard is here. Please, make some space. Coming through.
Hey, everybody! It's the real Miss Hina! Miss Hina! Miss Hina!
Now I'm curious too. Let's go over and take a look.
No.
Huh? Why? What's the problem?
Yamiko is gonna come here.
Really? Then we can't stay. Let's get out of here. As curious as I am to see what all the fuss is about, it'll have to wait until next time. So please join me again the next time I'm delivering letters.
Sure thing. Let's go. That's I can't shake the feel that there's something you're not telling me. It's a mixture between Yamiko and Gorou, right? Looks like it. Huh. Seriously, Yae. What is this? Victorious Legend. That's so cute. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's go here. There are 2 endings remaining.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something?
Yes. She was. We know that already.
Sorry that you had to see that. Since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things are like. I've never been good. I could probably deal...
Overcome the weakness, right? I don't know.
Really? To be honest, so as soon as I've worked through this, first things...
Theoretical study.
Good plan. Start by studying some theory, address the fear at its root, and then I'll have nothing to be afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
But where would I go to learn about this? I wouldn't know anyone on Narukami Island. Oh, let's go back to Watatsumi Island and ask around there.
Alright, let's go.
Whew. I feel more at ease on Watatsumi Island. I had an idea on the way here. Many of my army comrades are older than me, and I'm sure that handling this kind of situation must be second nature to them by now. So I thought we could go ask them for advice. But I can't just go to them and say, hey, I'm no good at this. So instead, I'm going to go with a cover story. That I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, sure, that's gonna work. Hey, how do I hug a body? Asking for a friend.
You're saying that your friend,
See?
sorry, is having some trouble with a certain someone who has an intense personality?
Yes. So I'm here on my friend's behalf to ask you for advice on a coping strategy.
Based on my experience, the easiest way to deal with people like that is just go through the motions.
Okay.
Well, you see, General Gorou, General Gorou's friend, I mean, always listens intently when other people are talking, and takes them very seriously. No matter who the other person is, General Gorou's friend treats them all equally. Which, don't get me wrong, is something I admire very much. But the other side of the coin is that it makes General Gorou's friend very susceptible to falling for the other party's verbal traps and being led by the nose. Now, if something like that is bothering you, your best bet is simply to not give the other party your full, undivided attention. Don't hang on their every word, and when they ask a difficult question, just gloss over it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's how it's done.
Well, it's something to try. Whether it'll actually work in this case is a different question. Going through the motions is a skill that everyone has to get the hang of as they get older. I'm guessing General Gorou's friend is on the younger side.
You guess right.
On my friend's behalf, thank you for your advice.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I heard that Miwa from Sangonomiya Shrine is also in the area. Why don't you ask her for advice too? She's supposed to be good with interpersonal stuff. It can't hurt to get another perspective.
Makes sense. All right, let's see what Miwa has to say.
Okay.
Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along. So I'm sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with all kinds of people. Hopefully, she'll have some good ideas.
General Gorou, and the captain of Swordfish too. What are you doing here?
We wanted to ask you about something.
Oh, the jam you're in. Right.
I see. So General Gorou's friend wants to overcome
No
his
one
weakness,
believes
right?
him. No way.
That's right. Do you have any advice?
Let me think. My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking.
But you cannot hide what you're thinking from Yae. Right? She can see right through you.
Cast your minds back. Why do you think Yae Miko was able to tease General Gorou's friend, and not the other way around? It's because she always has that same smile on her face, so no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won the battle right from the start. If General Gorou's friend wants to go head-on with her, he must at least learn to do as she does, to conceal the workings of his mind.
You make so much sense. So what you're saying is, my friend just needs to keep his cool, and she won't have the chance to take advantage of him.
Exactly. Many things look complicated on the surface, but often, all it comes down to is who loses their cool first.
Wonderful. You have my gratitude. I'm sure with your approach, that friend of mine will be able to overcome his weakness.
Then I wish General Gorou's friend a great victory.
Well, I'm slowly starting to gain confidence. Oh, I suddenly remembered. Her Excellency updated her general operational directives recently. Who knows? There may be some useful suggestions in there too. Let's go take a look, just to be thorough.
Okay. By the way, I love how everyone's just saying
Her
Gorou's
Excellency handed me
friend.
the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think this is where I placed them.
So robotic.
At least the war has ceased for the time being. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all indeed. Or so that's what you think. Yeah, not bad at all.
Let's see. Deployment and mobilization, logistics, conflict resolution, dealing with Outlander merchants. Aha! Got it! How to avoid awkward social situations. That's Her Excellency for you. She thinks of everything, doesn't she? Socializing is as important as a decisive battle. Know yourself and your enemy to succeed. Boy, if even Her Excellency treats this so seriously, then we'd really better be careful. What I take from this is it's not enough just to learn some general countermeasures. We need specific knowledge of Yae Miko's individual weaknesses to achieve ultimate victory. But how do we figure her out?
Where visit the publishing house.
Yae Publishing House. Makes sense. Since she goes there often, perhaps we can find some telling details about her there. Let's go and investigate.
Okay.
Ah, greetings. Here to buy some books? We just got a new batch of light novels in. Oh, these ones are all the rage at the moment. I must say that Lady Guji has a keen eye for a good book. Almost everyone she picks is a bestseller. Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress Lady Guji with your writing, you're just one small step away from becoming the next big author.
Are these books personally selected by Yaemiko?
Yes. Well, first we screen all manuscripts, filter out the bad ones, and write synopses for the rest. Then we send those to Lady Guji for final approval.
So, you have close dealings with Guji Yae. What sort of person is she?
Well, for starters, she's a very busy person. Whenever she visits the Yae Publishing House, she never stays for long. So, actually, we don't know a whole lot about her. Still, she seems very invested in Yae Publishing House. And on occasion, she'll share some of her promotional strategies with us. Take That's Life magazine, for example. When we first started running it, sales were very poor. The return was barely covering costs, and for a while, it was on the verge of being axed. But the fans weren't happy about the prospect of their favorite magazine being discontinued. They kept writing in, begging us to keep it going. So in the end, Lady Guji stepped in and drew up a new marketing plan. Next thing you know, sales are through the roof.
That's Life? Wait, isn't that...
That's your magazine.
Nothing. It just reminded me of something unrelated. I didn't realize Yaemiko personally handled the marketing for Yae Publishing House. Yet more proof of her unparalleled skill in reading people's minds. Anyway, thank you very much. Is there anything more you can tell me about Guji Yae?
No, that's all. Look, I'm not sure what your plan is here, but I caution you against trying to second-guess Lady Guji. Just my opinion, but she's the most mysterious person I've ever met.
You think she's mysterious too? I guess we can forget about getting any insights this way then. Actually, you said that this batch of light novels was hand-picked by her, right? Maybe we could take a brief look. Perhaps we can get some inspiration from them.
Sure. If you're interested, I recommend this book. I've been to other worlds, but I've never tasted defeat. The protagonist doesn't have any particularly exciting abilities, but never fails to defeat strong opponents. It's all thanks to their wealth of experience and cunning strategies.
Cunning strategies? In that sense, it sounds similar to Her Excellency Sangonomiya.
Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like. One who relinquishes nothing also gains nothing. If you want to win when you're at a disadvantage, a little sacrifice is probably going to be necessary.
Thank you for the valuable advice. Well, one more string to our strategic bow. Although I didn't learn much about my enemy, I've still learned a lot from everyone. It's time to put these theories to the test. Let's go to Yaemiko's lair, the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Lair? Okay. She's not a dragon, you know? Well, it would be Dragonstone instead.
So this is the Grand Narukami Shrine. It's the first time I've been to this place.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. Would you like to draw a fortune slip? The Grand Narukami Shrine's fortune slips have always been very accurate.
I've heard that the generals of the past used to employ all sorts of divination techniques to find out their fortune before a battle. I'm not in the habit of it, but since the opportunity's come up, I'd like to give it a try. Let's draw one together.
Center right? I don't know.
Let's see what we've drawn. Oh no, it's misfortune. This is a bad sign. The road ahead is going to be a dangerous one.
We will not be deterred.
You're right. When I think about it, I'm a general of Watatsumi Island. I shouldn't let some Narukami Island fortune slip hold me back. Onward! Any second now, we'll be face to face with her.
Let's show her who's boss.
Don't worry. All our hard work is definitely going to pay off. She can forget about teasing me this time.
Oh? You arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way?
You knew we were coming.
But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
So what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard. We're here to...
Slow down. No need to rush. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day, and most of them came for the same reason. Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate, hoping that it would be a lifetime together. If you're interested, I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you two.
Oh.
Together for a lifetime?
Calm down, girl.
Remember what Shuhei said? We mustn't pay too much attention to what she says. Otherwise, we may be fooled by her cunning words.
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first place. You can just leave all your fur grooming to your little friend here. Imagine her holding your tail in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
Uh-oh, not good. My mind is already full of mental images.
What the hell is going on? Can't unthink it now.
I'll have to resort to the method Miwa taught us.
By the way, there's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, but with your tail swishing behind you, it tells everything.
What?
Then again, you know what? Most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
No more.
There's only one method left. A cunning strategy that no one saw coming. This is going to hurt me almost as much as it hurts my opponent. But there's no other way.
You are going to, I don't know, reveal your adorable side.
I think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me. Just like me, you hug your tail when you go to sleep. And just like me, you daydream about someone else grooming your tail for you.
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you. Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you. But I'm afraid I don't have a tail at all.
No.
Yeah, you lost.
Retreat! Retreat! Fighting on is futile. Better to conserve resources for the next confrontation. We're out of here. When I get back, I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained before. I won't lose to her again.
Okay.
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.
Come again soon. She just doesn't care. She's laughing at us. Tactical retreat next time. Oh,
Another bad one?
so cute.
No, let me try again.
Okay. Let's go here. And there's one more ending for us to unlock. Okay, so countermeasure conference. Huh. Okay.
Are for now.
Don't
but
quite
friends
recall.
Are forever.
But let's see. Oh, by the way, I believe... Yeah, achievements. Discover my signature identity at the Jaya Publishing House. Yep. How many permit gems? Not enough for another wish, unfortunately. Let's go.
What?
Okay.
There was definitely something strange about. Sorry that you had. Since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things are. I've never been
Already
good. I
seen
could probably
this?
deal with her and.
Overcome the weakness.
Really? To be honest, this is so. As soon as I've worked through this, I see. So if I can get the better of you, then good plan. Let's see. Where should now that I was with my subordinates at the time, I think we can give it a. I heard all the outland.
To be honest, I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, let me see. Maybe I have to start from the beginning. Oh, I'm here, professional imitator. But how do I unlock this? Maybe I have to start from the beginning. Yeah, let's try again. Hello there, you two.
I really can't recommend that store highly. A gorgeous tale.
No.
You say that. Although your tale, I'm also guessing that.
How do you know? Don't be.
Oh, it's okay.
Really? Wait, no. Why are? In fact, why am I?
Why?
Oh, I'm trapped. It's you. Oh, thank goodness.
Same dialogue. Yeah.
Oh. And how is my favorite little one doing?
Okay.
I didn't expect Gorou has
so
a
far, it's the
beautiful
same
tail,
thing.
don't you
Oh,
think?
look wildly, Jaimiko.
Don't be nervous. Just follow your heart's desire.
She's not going to fall for it. We've fought side by side.
Pardon me. Lady Gucci, we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store. All right. I won't tease the two of you any further. Do make the most of your trip here, won't you? Quite a lot has changed. I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
Don't mind my cat, she's just asking
for
for
pets. There was definitely
pets.
something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something?
Yes.
Sorry that you had to. Since Watatsumi Island, I also wanted to come and see what things are like. And I've never been good. I could probably deal with her.
Let's just ignore her for now, I guess.
You're right. I've heard her.
Oh, let's steer clear of Yaya Publishing House. Yeah.
Whatever you think's best. Let's avoid Yaya Publishing House for now. Actually, there's something else I have to sort out while I'm on Narukami Island. It's a personal matter. Back when we were fighting the Shogun's army at Nazuchi Beach, I had a box with me that contained some very important items. The odds were stacked against us that day, and the resistance was forced to retreat. I had to abandon the box, but I managed to quickly bury it first. I went back to collect it on this trip, but it turned out someone had already dug it up. So I asked around the area, and the locals said that apparently the Adventurers Guild had beaten me to it. That box is very important to me. I have to get it back from the Adventurers Guild. Would you mind coming along?
Sure thing, let's
Thank
go.
you so much. Let's head right over. Time is of the essence.
Come on, Catherine. Give Gorou her box back. What? What's going on?
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us.
Dangerous, you say? Is this Ito's quest?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryo Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real softball.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring Miss Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
We have Paimon.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Sure thing.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
What's up, Golden Soul? So wait, so we're not supposed to...
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Yeah, but I want to... But I want to do Gorou's thingy. Can I not cancel this? No, wait, dude! Dude, I was trying to do Gorou's quest. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Get out of here! Ito! Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, so maybe... How do I do this then? Let's change the name of the stream then. For us to play Ito's story quest. Ito's quest. Hopefully, Gorou's Hangout later. Okay. I was forced to play by destiny. Catherine informs you that an Oni named Arataki Ito has absconded after committing misdeed. You ask around in the city as to his whereabouts. Okay. Rebooting.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
Does he have a stable job of any kind?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
We will. Okay.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryo Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
I think he's not a bad person. But here we have not strong enough or not smart enough. Poor guy.
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
I understand your point at all. Okay, poor Ito.
He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryo Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
How do you know he wasn't different, Oni?
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Do you have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
So, an act of revenge?
At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake. but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable. Just like people have been saying.
Yeah, motive seem valid enough in my opinion.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info.
No, but to be honest, the guy is innocent.
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
That we can. Can we not continue? No. Come on, Ito.
Up and away.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
Wait a second, so now they have voice acting, but they didn't have voice acting for the event. I've spent reading the whole, I don't know, like 3 hours because they didn't have voice actors. And now they do. I feel robbed.
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventurers Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
That's way too much money.
That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now, then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale. A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You'll come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little Blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
But the Blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
So what's the relation to this quest? By the way, that was super cute. Is the red Oni supposed to be Ito?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
Yes.
What? How could
We
he do
can.
that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss?
Come on, Sango, aren't you
According
supposed
my
to be smart?
investigation, He was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction.
Alright, we'll go there.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Seems unfair.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Just charge for everything.
But also, thanks! Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Ito.
Let's go. Hey, we can go back. Let's go and finish Gorou's hangout. Hey, Catherine, let's ignore the Oni for a second and tell me about the box.
I'm afraid that will be a little difficult.
What's happened?
Don't worry. The item you are looking for is safe and sound. However, I'm unable to return it to you at present. The reason being, it is connected to a case involving the treasure hoarders, which is still under investigation.
That's strange. I buried that box there. What does it have to do with the treasure hoarders?
Allow me to explain. Not long ago, we received a commission concerning a theft by treasure hoarders at Komore Tea House. The adventurer who accepted the commission followed their trail and heard that they had buried the treasure at Nazuchi Beach. But when we went to dig up the stolen items, we found many other things buried there along with them. As such, we cannot ascertain which of the items have to do with the treasure hoarders at this stage. For now, all we can do is hold all related items at the Adventurers Guild until such a time as we have caught the group of treasure hoarders in question. Then, we will see that all items are returned to their rightful owners.
I see. I never expected that other people would be burying things in the same place. Well, since these are the rules, I won't press you for it. But might I ask how the investigation is coming along?
This is where the difficulty arises. To date, we have still not been able to locate the hiding place of the treasure hoarders, so I'm afraid it still could take some time.
So there's no knowing when this will be resolved. Maybe I could help. I could find the treasure hoarders for you, and once you confirm everything is in order, you'll be able to return my box to me. It's very important to me, so the sooner I get it back, the better.
That is perfectly acceptable. However, many adventurers have investigated this case recently. They have searched far and wide, but their efforts have been fruitless. If the two of you are still interested in taking the case, you may have to devise an original approach.
Yeah, let's go visit Taramaro.
Yes, it seems like the only sensible place to start. With any luck, we might be able to find some clues there. Actually, since it's come up, what's the Komori tea house like?
Hot pot place. A place to have tea.
Well, obviously. Anyway, let's just go take a look.
You're lucky you're with me. I have special access. Where is it again? Right here.
Are you here to investigate the recent theft as well? We're grateful for the assistance. However, I'm afraid I don't have any more clues. It was Tarumaru's #2 reserve fund that they stole. They struck late at night while there was no one in the surrounding area, so they could slip in unnoticed. By the time we realized, it was too late. They left enough clues for us to retrieve the box, but we found no trace of the group of treasure hoarders who dared to target our tea house. I've asked around many times, and there were no eyewitnesses at all. We're definitely dealing with experienced crooks here. Oh, Tarumaru, what are you doing out here? How strange. I don't know what's gotten into Tarumaru today.
He says he knows where the treasure hoarders are hiding.
What? You can speak dog language?
How can I describe it? It's like listening to a regional dialect. A lot of it goes over my head, but I can still get the general gist. Anyway, he says he was there at the scene of the crime. The treasure hoarders didn't see Tarumaru as a threat, so he stayed and listened in on their whole conversation. Since there were so many of them and they were armed, Tarumaru didn't dare to bark loudly, so we just had to let them go.
I'm sorry. Did you get all that because of 3 barks? You're kidding, right?
Oh, no wonder. Poor boy. He's been acting more anxious than usual lately, and is always looking outside. And I thought he just wanted someone to take him for a walk.
Yes, that does sound like quite a predicament. Okay, I think I understand now.
Okay, so... what?
Tarumaru says he heard the treasure hoarders conspiring to hide out at the beach directly below Tenshikaku. No one usually thinks to look there, and it's become something of a safe haven for treasure hoarders. He also mentioned that there were a gang of 5 people. The leader's name is Kosuke, and the second in command is called Yasuhisa. The leader's scent indicated he was probably from the Narukami Island area, while the 2 newcomers in the team were more likely from somewhere else.
Yeah, those whoops seem to be really expressive.
Thank you, Tarumaru. It must have been hard for you, knowing the details of the crime but not being able to communicate them. Don't you worry. We'll take care of everything from here. We will definitely get your belongings back. Let's go there in person. We might not have any troops with us, but between the 2 of us, we should be able to deal with a handful of petty thieves.
Right. Actually, let's just teleport over there. Why not? And now... see here, maybe?
Shh. I think we're getting close.
Oh, there we are.
There's danger in the air. And something doesn't smell right. Be careful.
Oh, Okay, I'll be careful.
No time to lose.
Oh, you're still here. Okay.
Done. This is bizarre. How would anyone think to look here?
Boss, didn't you say that the most dangerous place is the safest place to hide?
Yeah, and I still maintain that I'm right in principle. Think how many days we've been here. No one else has come looking for us, have they? Can't believe we got caught. Just when the whole thing had nearly blown over. Hey, kid. Who the heck are you guys anyway?
Taramaru's best buddies in the whole wide
We shouldn't
world.
waste any more time on these people. Life is tough in the Resistance, but none of our troops would ever think about laying a hand on the innocent civilians under their rule. You have things so much better here, and this is how you choose to live your life? It's pure selfishness. We should turn them over to the Adventurers Guild right away. Once their identities are confirmed, they'll get the punishment they deserve.
Yeah.
Please, show a little mercy.
No mercy.
We'll give you half of everything we've saved up over the years. If you're willing to turn a blind eye on this, anything's up for negotiation.
That's enough. Tie them up and take them away.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come to think of it, this is not a military camp, so there's no need for me to be so heavy-handed. But thieves still have to be punished. Let's escort them back.
Hey, Catherine. Good news for you.
I am pleased to confirm that these are indeed the individuals who stole from Komori Tea House. I didn't expect you to catch them so quickly, especially with no new leads to explore. In accordance with the rules, now that we have procured an oral confession from the treasure hoarders and verified the list of stolen items, we can now return the box to you. Here, please take it.
Thank goodness.
You gonna open it?
Well, let me think. The contents of the box don't belong here. They belong on Watatsumi Island. So, let's head there now and open it.
Okay. Let's go. So I don't know why we have to come all the way here. The shrine. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yes, it looks like they're all here.
What are those?
Personal items that once belonged to the troops under my command. Water bottles, towels, knee guards. Just everyday items, but each one bears the handwritten name of its former owner. These were the only things those soldiers had for their families to remember them by.
Oh.
We all knew going into that battle that the odds of survival were slim. Many of the soldiers came to me and said they wanted to leave something behind as a keepsake for their loved ones. You see, their swords and polearms broke in battle. Their damaged armor wouldn't have been easy to carry. And many of them couldn't write very well, so they couldn't even leave a letter. In the end, all they could leave to their families were these ordinary items. Artifacts of their daily lives. My soldiers trusted me, but I failed to lead them to victory that day. Then they trusted me with these, and instead of honoring their last wishes right away, I had to hastily bury them in the sand. Every time something like this happens, I tell myself that by the next time I'm faced with the same situation, I have to be stronger. Yeah, but right now, let me just mourn them for a little while longer.
Right. General Watatsumi. Let me mourn them for just a little while longer. I'm always fascinated by these hangouts because you get so many treasures extremely lighthearted and then you get hit by this. Hmm. And that's the last one for Gorou. And also, we get another achievement from Memories of the Heart. Great. Well, I know that we've started on Ito's quest, but I think I'm gonna leave this here because I don't really have much time right now. I gotta do some stuff. So I'll probably make a YouTube video about Ito. And just move on from there. Okay. Gonna go now. Bye bye.